The United States has just signed and passed a bill that is worth over $38 trillion to replace the Federal Reserve payment system known as FedNow with a new payment system powered by XRP in partnership with Ripple Labs. And it gets crazier because as part of this deal, a massive US strategic crypto reserve will be created that will consist of 60% of it being XRP, 15% Bitcoin, 10% ETH, 10% Solana, and 5% ADA. And we're talking about, again, $38 trillion to start that is all going to be powered by the XRP ledger and XRP. With a massive institution revealing that about $800 billion is going to begin entering into the XRP ledger on January 26, when a massive global retailer will officially onboard the XRP ledger and start facilitating payment, resulting in XRP's price going all the way up to $227 starting on January 26, 2026. From XRP's current price of about $2 today, January 19th. Now, it sounds crazy, but what is about to unfold in the next couple of days and what is about to be revealed is something that is going to really unlock $38 trillion, and it's going to cause XRP to do such a massive pump all the way up to $227. And so we've actually partnered with one of the largest XRP exchanges, Uphold, to give every single person watching today's video up to $100 for you guys to accumulate even more XRP. Guys, this is your chance to get yourself absolutely free cash and XRP just by signing up on Uphold using my link in the description and doing a transaction. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right back into the video. It's official. The strategic proposal that is set to dissolve over $38 trillion of the United States national debt is going to happen using XRP. We're talking about $38 trillion being facilitated and transacted using the XRP ledger, using XRP to settle the entire debt that the United States of America actually has. And this is actually in collaboration with Ripple Labs, so a joint partnership to facilitate the $38 trillion market across country, from country to country, facilitating these payments. And it's going to happen as early as potentially next week. Yes, because another massive institution is unlocking $800 billion on January 26, which is a massive powerhouse that is about to cause major supply shock into the XRP ledger. RailFi, which is a massive institution that is about to unlock the first official vendor on January 26 onto the XRP ledger that will allow them to facilitate over $800 billion in payment transactions. Now, this is a huge deal and it's a major milestone for the RailFi payment rewards platform, the XRP ledger ecosystem, and the Real token, which is also built on the XRP ledger. Now, the date to mark down is definitely January 26. Whether you hold XRP, a Real token, or anything on the XRP ledger, January 26 is extremely critical because not only are we going to see $800 billion potentially injected into the XRP ledger, but it's all going to be facilitated through the Real token, which is built on the XRP ledger. And take a look at this. This is the Real token. The project that is solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem is unlocking potentially $800 billion starting on January 26th, has very strong support, very low resistance, and is priming for one of the biggest breakouts that we've ever seen historically that could very easily take it all the way up to thousands of dollars. In fact, don't even take my word for that. Take a look at this analyst right here, which says that, yes, while XRP is reportedly being evaluated as a potential successor to the US SWIFT banking system, which is set to unlock over $1.5 quadrillion in global payments market, and that if this is approved, the unlock of $1.5 quadrillion, it would price XRP at over $3,000, which is insane. But take a look at this right here. Trillions in capital are positioned to flow into the XRP ledger, driven by the Real token. And we're talking as early as January 26, a project bringing the global real estate market on chain with a projected $100 billion market cap. Real token could very easily surge from 4 cents over $998.90, which is a massive upside considering that the Real token price is currently literally 2.5 cents. Like, imagine going to sleep and then one day waking up and you being a millionaire. That is the potential that we're talking about, because with the massive scalability and the massive demand that is about to unfold for the Real token and the very limited supply that it has, which is actually the lowest, it's significantly lower than XRP, it's significantly lower than XLM. And again, what you're priming yourself when you have high, massive demand, not enough supply, is you're priming yourself to literally unlock billions and trillions of dollars in demand, which is going to cause for a massive supply shock. And as with any project that experiences massive supply shock, the price would have to soar, and because there's not enough supply, again, it would soar significantly higher on Real token than any of the other project. Because when we talk about a project that is being used by multi-million-dollar institutions like RailFi, for example, which RailFi is massive. In fact, just recently, they've officially went global. They've unlocked their worldwide payment rewards platform globally using the Real Token. Real Token also just got listed on Max, they just got listed on CoinMarketCap, and they're expanding. Guys, millions of dollars are really potentially what we're looking at coming into the Real Token in the next couple of days. And again, this is all going to happen as a result of January 26th, a massive scale adoption that is going to unfold and is going to onboard $800 billion. Guys, when we talk about the market here, the market sits at about $650 trillion market, and just 1% of that, if just 1% of that enters into the Real Token could very easily go to $65,000. Like, just look at this analyst right here, which literally says that just imagine if 1% of the $650 trillion market flows into Real Token, it could surge from 2 cents to $64,500. And so you better bet that I'm buying a massive bag of Real Token. I've also seen a lot of other experts that talk about it that are like, the potential supply shock that we may see for Real Token in the future is massive. That's what they all predicted. Now, again, I'm not financial advisors, not financial advice, and doing research. I'm just very bullish on Real Token. I'm very bullish on the XRP ledger. And I truly, in my personal opinion, believe that we might see the biggest historical breakout in the next 1 to 2 weeks for Real Token. Just imagine if it actually happens, because if you just think about it, look at it, the price is literally going up just as we're recording and showing you. But just imagine this, with very strong support, very low resistance, $10,000 could really change the game for Real Token in its entirety. Like if $10,000 were to be bought, right now Real Token, it could skyrocket into maybe, $7, $8, maybe even $9. Again, that's $10,000, it's nothing. But this is because it's still very early. Real Token is still only like about a couple months old. They've just listed on Max, they've just listed on, they just listed on Max, they just listed on CoinMarketCap. And it's still, again, only a couple months old. It's been up already a couple 100,000%. Like it went up from launch, it went from like 100 penny to right now 2.5 cents. But just imagine what will happen once this thing actually scales. Once this thing starts doing like $100,000 in daily transaction volume daily, what the price of Real Token may be. It may be in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And so when I tell you guys this, I emphasize do your research. Look into this project. Look into Real Token. Look into it. And I want to emphasize this because, again, you don't want to be that one individual that missed out on a golden opportunity of a lifetime because you were lazy 5 or 10 minutes to not look into it. Like imagine Bitcoin sitting at $1 and you being lazy and saying, you know what, I'm not going to look at it. And then Bitcoin skyrockets to 120,000. Or similar to Solana, for example, which went from, 2 cents to $700. This is the potential we're talking about. And this is a project that you still are able to actually get into, still very cheap, still very early before people know about it. Again, now people know about Real Token, but you've been one of the lucky ones that know that Real Token is solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem. It's literally revolutionizing the space. It's backed by massive institutions. Not only that, it's built on the XRP ledger, the fastest, most efficient, and really the most predominant chain. And so when you look at this project, it checks every single box for a project that is really revolutionizing the entire space. And so you better bet that I'm getting myself a massive bag of Real Tokens because I'm very bullish on it. So I'm going to be leaving all the information down below in the description. You can definitely check them out. Like I said, Real Token is listed on Max right now, so it's very easy. If you just head all the way to CoinMarketCap, and then if you want to scroll to the bottom, you'll literally see right here Max, and you can just click that and it'll bring you to the Max to buy Real Token on centralized exchanges. You can also get Real Token on any XRP ledger decentralized exchange, so you can literally just head in and then Real Token right there. Just make sure the address is correct because there's a lot of fake tokens, but this is the official one. Or you can also just head on to their Twitter @RealFiTeam and then visit their website. All the information will be there. But something that I think is extremely important that I should definitely let you know is that you can literally get yourself some free Real Tokens very easily. All you have to do is go to payrealfi.com and sign up. Now they're doing this for a very limited time because they just actually released the payment rewards platform globally, but they're giving free Real Tokens to every single person that signs up for a limited time. So this is your chance to literally go ahead, sign up, get your free Real Tokens, and not only get your free Real Tokens, but right now, you can earn Real Tokens every single time you make a purchase anywhere. So again, any of the approved vendors, if you make a purchase, let's say you go to Walmart right now, they're not approved, but let's theoretically say they have Walmart or Amazon or whatever it is approved, then you can literally just simply scan the receipt, submit it, and earn Real Tokens similar to like cash back just because you did your normal purchasing. So guys, this is literally free money here. So make sure you guys sign up, claim your free sign up bonus by just signing up on RealFi. Payrealfi.com, link will be in the description. Now with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually conclude the video here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to reemphasize here, guys, if you want to get yourself some free XRP, and you want to get yourself, a juicy sign up bonus, you can always sign up to Uphold using my link in the description, do a transaction, and you're going to get yourself a free XRP ledger bonus. So guys, again, this is the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Real quickly, I want to emphasize that I really am bullish on XRP. I'm really am bullish on the XRP ledger and the entire space. And I think in the next couple of days, we'll finally see a rebound that will recover the entire market. And then on, we'll go to see, I think, all-time highs, reach XRP. And while XRP may not hit as high as real token, where again, potentially I believe that real token may go as high as, like a couple of $100, XRP is, I think, going to hit $3 to $5, which is still extremely bullish, but again, the level here is just a bit different. So XRP is going to go $3 to $5. Real token has the potential to see, 7, 8, and that's at the beginning, and then closer to the end of the peak, we're going to see it potentially at 80 to 100. It really depends how much money ends up flowing through it. Now, with that being said, again, guys, I'll be leaving all the information down below in the description, all the links so you can check them out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you next time, and peace.